Cinnabon, That Thing You Do, and the Orient Express are all on this day. Welcome back to On This Day. Today's date is October 4th, 2022. It is the 277th day of the year. There are 88 days left in 2022. It is the 40th Tuesday in the 40th week and the 13th day of fall. There are 78 days left until winter. Today is National Cinnabon Day. Who doesn't love Cinnabon? I mean, unless you're diabetic, then you probably kind of stay away from them. You probably still love them, but you got to stay away from them. National Cinnabon Day on October 4th sweetens us up with a Scandinavian pastry. I did not know it was Scandinavian. This warm bun swirls together with yeasty dough, sugar, and cinnamon. Served with coffee or tea and enjoyed with a good book. Yeah, I could see that as very relaxing. That actually sounds really good right now. Despite all the sugar in the recipe, Cinnabon comes with many benefits. Since it's loaded with antioxidants, it protects cells from free radicals that may play a role in heart disease and cancer. That's called looking for something to make you feel better about something you shouldn't be doing. Yeah, regardless, Cinnabons are great and I'm glad they have a day. All right, let's see what else October 4th has given us. 1777, the American Revolutionary War. Troops under George Washington are repelled by British troops under William Howe. 1883, the first run of the Orient Express. 1918, World War I. An explosion kills more than 100 people and destroys a shell loading plant in New Jersey. Yeah, if you look back, it's alarming how many people died in the United States supporting a war effort with things like this, accidents at dockyards. I forget the number, but I saw how many civilians were killed in the United States directly as a result of World War II. Now, a lot of them came from like Pearl Harbor and stuff, but it was kind of, I forget the numbers. I wish I remember where I saw that, but it was pretty impressive. I shouldn't say impressive. It was kind of sad. 1936, the Metropolitan Police and various anti-fascist organizations violently clash in the Battle of Cable Street. This was in London, by the way. 1965, Pope Paul VI begins the first papal visit to the Americas. 1985, the Free Software Foundation is founded. 1993, the Battle of Mogadishu occurs, killing 18 U.S. Special Forces, 2 UN peacekeepers, and at least 600 Somalian militant men and civilians. 2021, Bubba Wallace becomes the first African-American driver in modern-era NASCAR to win a major race. Movies released on October 4th, 1996, That Thing You Do. This was written and directed by Tom Hanks. The musical comedy drama tells the story of a one-hit wonder pop band in the summer of 1964. Now, what's interesting is he played like the record executive type guy, and his record label was called Playtone Records. That's actually, in real life, the production company that Tom Hanks owns. It's called Playtone. Playtone came along a few years later with its first movie. It was actually established in 1998, but the first movie was Castaway. It also did My Big Fat Greek Wedding, The Polar Express, Charlie Wilson's War, which if you haven't seen that movie, see that movie. It is a great movie and it's based on a true story. Born on October 4th, 1882, Rutherford B. Hayes, the 19th President of the United States. He ended Reconstruction and initiated the beginning of the Civil Service reform. He opened several law offices in Columbus, Ohio and Cincinnati, Ohio, before he became the president. His presidential election was one of the most closely contested in history and resulted in the Compromise of 1877, in which the Democrats acquiesced him the election. His wife, Lucy Webb Hayes, ran an alcohol-free White House, becoming known as Lemonade Lucy. Died on October 4th, 1944, Al Smith, politician and Democrat who was the governor of New York from 1923 to 1928. He became the first Roman Catholic presidential nominee in 1928. He grew up in New York around the same time as the Brooklyn Bridge was being built. He ran for the White House in 1928, but was defeated by Republican Herbert Hoover, in part because the fears that the Catholic background would make him beholden to the Pope. He was an early supporter of Theodore Roosevelt, but eventually ran against him for the presidency. Smith died at the Rockefeller Institute Hospital on October 4th, 1944, of a heart attack at the age of 70. He had been heartbroken over his wife's death of cancer 5 months earlier. A lot of people say he died of a broken heart. A friend of mine, his mom died of cancer, and his dad died a year to the day after she did of a heart attack. All right, that's today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you got some information out of it. Now go out, have a productive day, and be nice to each other.